What if you had the power to create opportunities for others, to provide your neighbors with a better life? What if, when one of us succeeded, we all succeeded? And in our individual efforts, we could influence the common good? What if you could organize with others and bring long-term change for southeastern Connecticut? Well, you can, with your donation to the United Way of Southeastern Connecticut. We advocate for causes you believe in because we are made up of people just like you. People who make a difference. People who live united. Welcome. I'm Tom Kasperzak, 2008 Campaign Chair of the United Way of Southeastern Connecticut. The United Way and its partner agencies provide support to the people of New London County. Your contribution goes toward assisting nearly 80 funded programs. The allocations process consists of 70 local community volunteers who dedicate numerous hours of their time studying each funded program. This study consists of individual visits to each agency, interviews with agency personnel and board members, an analysis of their budgets, audits, and processes, and the overall effectiveness of each program and the total number of clients served. The United Way of Southeastern Connecticut works hard to advance the common good in all of our communities in which we live, work, and play.
I have worked with Smith Insurance for 27 years. I have raised 2 children. I've been a single mother for several of those years. The challenge for me, as with many single mothers, was to find good quality, affordable daycare. I was fortunate to find through one of the member agencies of the United Way, the YMCA of Southeastern Connecticut. If it weren't for what the United Way does for the YMCAs as well as all their other membership agencies, I don't know that that care would have been provided, and without that I would not have been able to work my job and support my children. For that reason, I want to give back to the United Way. I am now in a different position, able to serve on their board of directors. I recently worked with them on the allocations committee, and now I am proud to be a member of the 2008 campaign, hoping to help them to raise enough money so that these kind of programs can continue, and those people who I want to see get the same benefit that I received will also get that same benefit. I donate to United Way. I'm a member of the Spinnaker Club, and I'm proud to do so. I am now at a point where I can give back, and that's what's important to me. My name is Mary Beth Calisant, and that is how I live united.
1 in 4 working families in this country are not making ends meet, which means one thing happens, a medical crisis with mom or dad, the car breaks down, there's no way that they can scrape up $1,500 to fix the car. It just puts that family in financial disaster. I worry about both ends of it, the families and the ability of staff working many of our United Way funded agencies as well as our other nonprofits, and I worry about our ability to deal with that because we don't have near the resources that we're going to need to find and advocate for. Again, getting back to the advocacy, it's important. You have to know what's happening on the local level, the state level, and build relationships with people, to listen to other people. There's no way with all the complex problems we have in our cities today, in our communities, that we can possibly create change alone. And I certainly know that and been very involved, of course, in the United Way of Southeastern Connecticut. That's an very important issue for the United Way, that the agencies you fund, first of all, produce results and are team players. Not any one agency can accomplish all that needs to be accomplished. They have to rely on their partners. I'm Bev Goulet, and that's how I live united.
So last year's campaign at Electric Boat, Joe Wessel talked to us a little bit. He'd been on the allocations committee, and I know Joe worked with him in the union and at work. He said anybody's interested in wanting to know where their money goes and have an input into that, sign up on the sheet. When I first got involved and being brand new this year, I went to the first meeting and just sort of looked, and agency presented and then talked among ourselves afterwards, talked about some issues. I was wondering if I was going to have anything to add, and then I found out that I could, and everybody listened real well, shared information. But the overall outcome, we usually ask a question at the end, what is the value to the community? How does it impact people's lives in a positive direction? And it was always kind of, after that first meeting, that was always kind of in the back of my mind. I've donated to United Way since I've been in the workforce in 1970. In a period of time, I would allocate my funds to certain individual agencies, and I'm doing that right now. But since I've been in this process, I realize there's no way I can know, as an individual, not being on an allocation committee, the best use of the funding that I give to the United Way. During this year's campaign, I'm going to change back to just giving it to the United Way and let them decide where the funding goes.
My name's Tom Johns, and that's how I live United.
If you are currently a United Way supporter, thank you. If not, won't you please consider joining us by donating and supporting the Community Care Fund? By doing so, you can create real and lasting change in the lives of the people of New London County. Thank you.
Give, advocate, volunteer, and live united!